Good morning and welcome to day 5, the final day of our 5-day challenge. Thank you to those of you who've made it the whole way through this past week. I've had really beautiful notes from so many of you. I really appreciate it. Today is about the moment that really launched all of this for me. I was getting ready to lead a meeting when I was at the bank, and our team had been doing all this research about the power of pause and for helping us be more present. And so I thought, well, I'm going to start a meeting like this. And so people came into the room. I asked them to put their phones in a basket, and we were going to start the meeting with 60 seconds of silence to just reconnect with ourselves, our thoughts, before we got started on the agenda. Even that simple idea, my heart was pounding. I was worried, even as the leader, that they were going to think I was too woo-woo or something. And it turned out that people thanked me after that meeting. They said, Elizabeth, we ended up having a much more efficient meeting because we all arrived. We let go of what was before that meeting, and then we were able to focus on what we were there for. And I thought that was amazing. And then there was even a more surprising thing that happened after a month of these meetings is people started coming on time because they didn't want to miss the pause. They didn't want to miss that chance to catch up with themselves before we started the next thing. And I find that remarkable, that I probably would have had 10 ideas to get people to come to a meeting on time. And the pause is what unintentionally got people there on time because they know inside that it's important. And one of the first things that I did when I left the bank and started teaching this at workplaces is I led a talk at the Chamber of Commerce to a women's group. There were 125 women in this room. And we got in this gigantic circle in a conference or in a ballroom. And we all stood in a circle. And there I just did a 2-minute pause. All I did was I said, you can just look at the floor. You can look around the room. You can close your eyes if you're comfortable. I'm just going to give us a space. I didn't tell them how long. And all I did was I just counted to myself to 120. And people were amazed at how good that felt, or even some noticed how uncomfortable they felt, because we train people not to pause, not to be bored at all. And I had a woman come up to me 8 years after that, and she said, Elizabeth, I still remember that pause, and I still do it. So a pause isn't another thing to do. It's a way of being, adding stillness to our day, throughout the day, is another way of being more present, of giving the thing that we're doing, whether it's with our family, our friends, our work, whatever that thing is, more of our attention. And so I hope that you will continue on the pause journey. There will be some other offerings. You can leap over to Substack. I'll be offering a series on the power of to me, by me, through me, and bringing this work actually into your life. You may already have it and say, I love these ideas, and that's good. Or you can join in and dive a little deeper and talk with other people that are on the journey too. So wishing you a beautiful weekend. Thanks again for staying with me through this week, and I hope that the slightly longer format was valuable. Wishing you a beautiful day.